Hi everyone! So I wanted to make this video, not necessarily a tutorial, but a video on some of the details about my mossy floral swing hoop situation. I bought the structure from Amazon. It was a 40-inch log holder from Sunny Days, I believe, is the brand. And I don't think it specifies necessarily how much weight that it can hold, but it's a steel frame, so fairly reasonable. I also went with greenery and flowers from Hobby Lobby. I did actually have a whole nother set picked out from Michael's, but then I found these gorgeous cascading yellowy flowers, and you know when you spot the right flower and you're like, that's it. So I had to go with yellows and oranges, and the purple kind of went with this green flower here. So just picking accent flowers to match. I knew that I wanted the greenery to hang down so that it covers the stand, because I want the stand, if I wasn't hanging it, to be able to just sit there and not fall over or roll over. So I needed something to cover that. And the greenery, so there's 4 layers. So I started with the bottom layer and then went around to the top layer and then hit the second round as well. It's kind of like, I guess it was a 10-foot, maybe a 7 or 8 foot, I lied, garland from Hobby Lobby. And it starts off kind of shorter and then it gets really, really long, like you can see it here. So when you hit the top layer, there's these spots. I don't know if I can get it. Oh, shoot. Ah, there we go. Where you can, where's another one? Where you can pull off. Here. Let's see. There it is. Where you can pull off parts of it. So I could, if I didn't want this dangling down so much, I could pull that off and just make it shorter all around. So that's what I did with some of them. So I, like right here, where they would have been way too long. So I put them at the bottom. I just glued them on. And then, so I got all my greenery done. And essentially, let's see, I should probably go to this side. It's brighter. You can see where I attached it with floral wire. So the main stem in the middle is what I would have wrapped around. I didn't attach anything to the back, and I also didn't wrap the log holder with anything. I mean, I could have wrapped it with the moss so that it really hit it very well, but I got anxious and did not want to do that because that would have taken a while. Some of my parts have fallen off because I didn't put enough hot glue on them, and I've been a little rough with my prop lately. So that's kind of the gist of it. And then, so after I got the greenery on, actually before I put the greenery on, I lied. I did the duct tape seat. Thank you, Beth Wiggins, for that fabulous idea. So duct tape, Gorilla duct tape was awesome. You can't really see it because I glued the moss mat down to it, but essentially I went across vertically, but then I put my hand on it. Actually, I had my daughter sit on it and she kind of busted through because I spaced them out, I don't know, 1.5 inches apart. So they overlap, but it still wasn't enough. So then I did some cross pieces, and then I did a couple more vertical. Not all of them, like I did the first round, but a couple more vertical and then a couple more horizontal. So like 4 layers of duct tape, essentially. And then I put the moss down. Holds very well. And my daughter weighs like 45 pounds, maybe more, give or take. I don't know, I don't weigh her on the regular. But, so then I put the greenery on, and I had to poke holes if I wanted the greenery to stay close to the, base. I poked a couple of holes, not many, into the duct tape and wrapped that floral wire and the garland around it so that it would stay. And then essentially I wanted to add the cascading yellow flowers first, see how that went. I think those, I got like only 2. There was a big bushel of them and I only had 2. So that was first, and then I also have all the big giant flowers. So I started with kind of a couple of those, and then I added a couple of smaller flowers, and then some of the other random pieces. So I didn't put like all the big flowers on at once, or like all of the, you know, the little filler pieces, but you know, I just picked pieces that went with my orange and green and yellows and all that business. So glued those on, hot glue. The branches right here, so this is one of the accent pieces. And the other thing that I have in here is the moss rope. So SaveOnCrafts.com. It's like I got a 60-foot roll for like $25, but I think they make a 6-foot roll for $4 plus shipping and tax. But it's really thick. I mean, it's good rope. There's wire on the inside. So when I put it around the top here, so it was a U shape. So then I hooked the 2 strands back up, and then I tied them kind of together here. So essentially when you tie it on something, you almost have double the strength because of that. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Obviously you can use different colors. Like some people, like I was saying earlier, some people wrap theirs. I've seen people use instead of the moss, because actually this is kind of a pain in the butt because the moss comes off. It's flaky. So there's a lot on my daughter's dress when we got done. But you can use cloth, like just fabric, wrap it around a million times. I've seen people use like rope or burlap, or you know, all kinds of different things. But the duct tape was a great thing. I already had the moss mat, but the duct tape is, I don't know, I got the Gorilla one, which is I think $8 or $9 for a big old roll, but that to me was nicer or easier, faster. The original plan was to cut pieces of wood, so maybe, I don't know, 10 different pieces, and they didn't have to be all together, but if you drill a hole on either end, then I was going to slip a wire and attach on either end the wood to the structure. So that was my plan originally, was a wood base. So it was very, very sturdy, but the duct tape works just fine. But yep, so that's my hoop, and I can't wait to make the next one. Oh, all in all, this project probably cost me a little over $200, but I have a feeling that I'm going to get a lot of uses out of this in the future, so, or at least I hope so. I think it's pretty good, but I can't wait to see everyone else's. Bye bye.